Hey guys. Audio check, audio check. You're good. Alright, well. Dude, you need to relax with that monk hat stuff. Over on YouTube. Let's see. Is it this one? How's the audio on the music? Is it too loud? Is it not loud enough? What the fuck? Smooth and low. Okay, I don't know what's going on with my YouTube, dude. It like randomly jumps to other stuff. Okay, how about this? Is that about right? Turning it down just a bit because I don't want it to be too loud. Last check. Is it good? Once I get the okay, I'm not touching it again, and I'm working on this stuff. 10 out of 10. Sounds good. Thank you. How's it going? Wyatt, how's it going? Dark Addict? What's caught everybody else when everybody else on a different time or something, because usually there's a bunch of you guys or a bunch of other guys that are hopping in. Make my life a little bit easier. Gonna paint up and down. Yeah, Zukin was mentioning that. It's fucking sick that you did that. Oh, hold on, was it you? Or was it someone else? I think it was, maybe it was First that mentioned it to me. And I was like, oh, that's cool as hell. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Swanee made the other thing. Yeah, it was First that had mentioned it, I think. Internally, I was like, yo, this is cool as fuck. Also, Zukin, I haven't polled yet, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna work on this for right now, and then any time that I'll just throw this over because I have the PSD ready over here, right? So I'll throw it onto the PSD, poll, remove my changes, and then update it or whatever. Awesome. That's awesome. Hey, Wyatt. I'm gonna screenshot this. I'm gonna send it to my girlfriend right now. She's been craving pizza. That's funny. I got pizza on the way. We just can't have it today because the dough is still fermenting. So we can't quite have pizza today. Though she wants it. I do too, dude. Pizza's good. Alright, I'm gonna throw these values up. And maybe I'll make like a new group of swatches. So if I save this, and I'll have to move this over here for now. And I'll have to move this there. And so that's what that looks like. We'll throw this back here. And we'll get one last little bit of really dark right in that corner. Also, I'm going to mute myself on my notifications. How's that look? Looks a little bit better. This would be good to have the OBJ of the human up, so I can just then we'll do something like this. Something that might be a really, really good change from what I was normally doing for a while is doing this. So I didn't usually do this. I think I need to grab this and put it here. Oh, that's going to be so much better. And this is going to be... I think this is how I had it set up last time. Okay, good. Hold on. Dude, I have so much shit that I need to fit on 2 screens. Jesus Christ. So what do goblins eat? Is it bad enough for a haunted house? I'm full of questions. Dude, that's so funny that you say that because I literally was working on a haunted house for Witherhome. Like literally like yesterday. Last night. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, so that is a little bit too... We need a little texture to it, I guess, so maybe not. I'm just gonna render out all the things that need to be rendered out, and then I'll approach the seams. What's that like? Is there a link to this playlist? Hey Sticks, hey Shmonite. Hey, you're the Luigi, by the way. I didn't say your name yet. Let me throw that in chat. And that is difficult. It's very difficult to just essentially draw a straight line, man. Fuck. Yeah, I thought the music was pretty relaxing, so I came across it the other day, so it's like, you know what, fuck it. It's just... It's a bunch of old video game music, so it... So we can listen to it without repercussion from the law. So the main thing that you want with, I think, any of these like sort of folds is you want to identify like the really darkest darks where the folds are hitting, and then give those just a little bit of shape with all your shadows. Because then you can base all of your stuff around that. You want to get your darks and your lightest in like ASAP, so you know what you're rendering. You know the relationships. You're not like just putting trust in it that, oh, I know that these, you know, you can start to see it and make decisions based off of it and all that. That's how I feel about them. And also, I love this trick so much, which is just to fill it in with like a little bit of mid-tone value, a little dark value in there, and it's gonna do so much of the rendering work for you by just like leaving stuff like blank. Is the character live with the edit? Yes, it is. Hold on. Well, no. Yes and no. It is and it isn't. Every time I save it, I have to, like, I essentially have to tab into the, I have to tab into Unity to make sure that it's like right. Once I tab into Unity, it will update. Yo, Thadvic, subscribed for 5 months. Dude, thank you. But also, everybody here knows. Alright. Don't have to subscribe. You don't have to do any of that stuff. We're gonna be streaming and doing this stuff any which way. It's nice that we get to share the process, I think. Normal and shit-eating grin, yeah. Dude, have you look at the female goblin, Wyatt. Look at the putrid one. I love that one so much. The female goblin. Also, oh, that was what was bothering me. Hey, Zukin, I have a question. Please, if you're around. Oh, how's it going, how's it going, Red Cloud? Can we make it so that bald isn't the default for female goblins? So when you make a new character and it has, you know, everything set to 1 is hair. I just realized that someone set it to 2 and made Goblin 1 bald, and all my fucking female characters are now bald. Do I want bald to be an option at all? I mean, we can remove it. I'm also fine with that, but I also am aware that some people might want to be bald female goblin. The freaks. So we can either remove it or swap it to option 2 or whatever. Bald is always first in order, eh? Crap. Wait, even for like females and stuff? When you make a new character, Maybe it's not that big a deal and I just have all my characters as like hair option 1, and so now they're all bald. And that's my problem. And it's not an actual problem. Here's what I say. Let's get rid of the option, and if we do a bald option, we'll do like a bald option that has a little bit of hair. So it's technically like a hair option. And we don't have to do the bald part. Like it'll have like, oh, you know what? You know what? 1 second. Okay. I just thought of something really, really nasty. So, let me get a other. We're gonna go. I'm gonna get a screenshot. Yo, that looks really good. I'm just gonna get a screenshot of our bald little. What if it was this hairstyle? What if it was this hairstyle? Ah, no, I don't think the comb over. We'll do this. I think this. Maybe we'll do this. I don't know. We'll do something. But if we were to do bald, it would be something like that. I think that's funny. That's so funny. All right, we're back to it. All right, okay. So here's a question. Jim Carrey's Scrooge, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna... Nice, okay. Let's look at the gnome. Did Gnome's face get reworked? Some of the geometry on his face? Because his eyes look not like they used to. Yeah, these gnomes look really off now. Yeah, like the eyes are now being stretched a little bit to the bottom side. I don't know if you guys did a little change or something, boxing out their head or... Alright, okay. Yeah. Okay, well, it looks good on that. That looks good. I'm pretty happy with that so far. Yeah, it's just a matter of... And do we want an upgrade on the face here? This face is looking a bit flat. Let's see, let's check out the dwarf. Like it fucking matters on the dwarf. I just realized almost all the chest stuff on dwarf. Okay, that makes sense. And female dwarf, how's she look? That looks really good. That looks really good. Okay, I'll keep on this track then. We'll go to the human again. Oh, let's try the wood elf. Wood elf's looking good. She might need a little bit of that eyebrow touch-ups that you were more on to me about for the female. She looks like the girl with the dragon tattoo right now. A little bit. Let's see. Human. Where are you? Oh, let's try halfling. It's looking good on halfling. There's this little thing on the halfling. Whoa. Jeez, halfling. Put on some pants. It's fucking... That's weird. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. JLL90. Cool. It updates on save. Yeah, updates on save. Halfling. Let's get it back to the human. Oh, actually, before that, let's see it on the ogre. Ogre. Whoa. That fold is actually, it's not too bad. Fold looks good there. They're very chill in the Shire. That's true. Alright, and then we'll go over the ogress. Let's give ogress some hair, please. Oh, she looks so much better with hair. Okay, cool. Well, we'll move on. Let's keep rendering out. Things are looking good. I just need to find the human again. Dude, our size differences are so awesome. I'm so happy with all the size differences. Did you add back in more straps over the shoulder, or is that an old layer? I took the old layer and I put it, combined it with the new layer. We don't have to do that if you don't want. That's just what was there on my current update. So like, for example, oops, hold on. Hype? Okay. So, like, for example, right? Like... I was thinking I could do this and then just rip out some of that other stuff if we so want. Because, yeah, that was just what was there, and I kind of just went with it. It's not a good catch. It's not a catch. It's just a. I was just sort of checking through things. I think we would have gone live with them. Oh, that's funny. Stream needs more Beatles, says HB Craft. If you want more Beatles, go check out Zucan's stream. He's been killing the Beatle game for a bit. Yo, this fucking playlist is fire. What the hell? Why is it so good? Alright, let's check out what the front looks like now. There's a bit of wobble on the male UVs. Is that just on the chest? And it's right. I don't know if you can see my cursor. Right about here. Everybody else, it seems really straight. On every other race, it seems pretty straight. A little wobble right there on the humans. And I think it's only on the human male. Oh yeah. Just little teeny touch-ups, like, you know, we'll be looking at it for so long and we'll have so many different armors, and it's just gonna be like we're gonna refine it and refine it and refine it. It's gonna be awesome. One of the best ways to get this this texture, by the way, it's actually pretty simple. It's just this. It's so, like, let's say we have your strokes or whatever, and you have your folds, and you're feeling pretty good about your folds, right? You just have to go in with the colors that you already have, and like bleed them in with a little hatching, not cross hatching. Just hatching into the layer, something like that. And if you do that, it's kind of like a controlled scribble, right? I was talking with metal, you can do kind of like more of a scribble. With metal, actually, it's insane. You can do some really cool stuff where, like, I don't want to do an example right now on metal. Maybe I do. You can do like things like this. And then all you do is outline these little bits, right? And then you do it again. And then you outline those little bits. And you do that enough. And you can outline those bits with like little highlights too. You do that enough and you have an amazing texture that kind of looks like metal. Right now, that's pretty intense. You'd want to like chill it out, you know, maybe something like this, and then you have that follow a form, and yeah, it looks really, really good really quickly. But yeah, for these, just a little hatching into the other values, and then of course and hatch with little higher value or whatever, and that'll help it stick out. Your values still have to be right. But and so when I go like this, and then I click here, and I look at that, we have this nice texture. Honestly, I could probably be even more like blatant with it. Yeah, stuff like this. I'm gonna lock this because I like the shapes. So those shapes. Yeah, there's going to be some stuff that we can't do shit about. 1000%. Oh. Ah, where am I? Sometimes I'm clicking the stuff on Photoshop, or on not Photoshop. What I want to be on Photoshop. Hold on, let me. Just do this real quick. A bit of a highlight. And then we select inverse, we'll lock the layer, and we'll do the shadow on this. Yeah, the most important thing on all of these textures is, because we're not doing the bullshit World of Warcraft stuff, where we're just sort of like throwing in random shapes and shit like that, and hoping that they look like kind of fantasy. Everything has to be rendered as if it's like a thing, like an actual thing. That means cloth will look like cloth, not like, you know, like whatever. Well, yeah, Chagia shoulder pads is the meme, right? But in terms of like how their chest pieces look and everything, they needed enough gears so that eventually they got so abstract because they just required so much different gear than the stuff that they had, which is a good problem to have, but they solved it terribly, in my opinion. Anyway, point is that because of that, we have to have a pretty intense fixation on both texture, so like the feeling of like what it means to be cloth or metal or leather or whatever, like in our textures, in the art itself. So we need that, but we also, you know, like, and those are probably the more important than shape. In World of Warcraft and other games, it tends to be shape, but in this, it's less about like shape. Shape's important, don't get me wrong. We make, you know, design choices so that certain shapes fit and feel right and all that. But the main thing that's going to carry us across the finish line when it comes to how good our art looks is how we indicate form, which is like how lighting hits and those curves, and, you know, because we're low poly, we are relying on texture to do a lot of form stuff for us, and so that means like having these indents and having these shadows and pushing those and all that stuff so it doesn't look too flat. And then on top of that, we need the texture to read like really well, as in like we want our texture to feel like cloth or like metal or whatever. I want you guys to go, oh yeah, that's definitely blank, that's definitely leather, that's definitely chitin, that's definitely bone. or whatever. There's going to be some leeway here and there, you know, like when some things just can't line up perfectly. When we lerp something that maybe shouldn't be lerped by a designer. But in general, that's the practice, I think. Is it cool that I'm throwing so much shade at designers recently? I love them. I love them. Dude, okay, I threw in a joke. Hey, is Nick here by any chance? Nick Hotz. You around? I don't know if you're around. Well, he's in the stream technically. I don't know if he's typing. Dude, last Sean stream, I threw in this like joke about Nick being like, he went rat form, you know, rat illusion, and I was like, finally Nick shows his true form. I don't know, I just thought it was kind of funny. And then Sean made me feel bad about it. He's like, oh, I don't know if you want to be throwing that around. I was like, jeez, fuck. You're right. That was totally uncalled for. I like Nick. What the fuck am I doing? Felt really bad. Just so you know, Nick, I feel bad about that. It wasn't even that clever. It was just some dumb. One of your best buds. Yeah. See, if it was like one of my like old high school friends, like calling my friend a rat, perfectly fine. It was the way that Sean reacted to that. I was like, I don't know. Fuck. I tried to save it with like a lame, like, oh, goblins and rats get along. Haha. Fuck. Fucking shit. Okay, let's see how that looks. Yeah, he just hasn't responded, so I don't know. Yeah, missed touch up. That's what I need to get the OBJ for. Is that touch up? Or I get 3D coat. Jesus. Alright, so this one we're going to do a big... Awesome, and just like that, we already have the majority of this section rendered. Oh, some people have been really liking this one. I posted it up in the chat. If anybody wants to throw that down. For tabletop. Wait, hold on, not for tabletop. Oh, did you find it and then post it? Okay. Word. And this is the danger. This is the danger right here. Right here, if you see this line, right here, watch the change. So I'm gonna adjust it a little bit, add a little bit of hoo-ha. Right, I'm gonna hit save. I'm gonna click over here, and that line makes it look so much more 3D because it's going in and out, in and out. Even though it's an outline, you wouldn't expect an outline to make things look particularly 3D. It's because you just need the form to go with it. Save. That's going to be this area, I think, in the back. Oh man, I need a new way of doing this already. My arm, to get this right angle, to get the right angle of like drawing these lines, has literally been like so let's say this is me, and I'm facing the thing. Here's my hand, it's on the keyboard. Right? Usually I draw like this, right? Right now, my arm is like this. Trying to like... It's more like... It's like this. Holding the pen up like that. It's fucking stupid. Oh yeah, I can turn the canvas. I'm just being an idiot. Like I can do this. Check that. And you have this huge section of just essentially clear. And if we do this, look at this. We add in a little dark, and when we add in a dark in the middle, and we leave that little bit at the edge, what that does is it creates a creates some contrast, and that contrast is all we need. Go in here, refine a little bit more of a and I'll need to make sure that this all lands, because over here is the transition to over here. We can add in a little bit of highlights. And so I hit save. I'll take a look at what that looks like. Very nice. Kevin Kelly, thank you so much. Let's get this area figured out, because I'm not too sold on it yet. Whoa! Dirty Olive Ollie. 19 people coming for the raid. What's up, everybody? Let me put this up so you guys can see a little bit more. What's up, everybody? We're chilling. We're relaxing. Having a good time. Let's see. We're actually going to change this just for a moment. We're going to change this to the Goblin so you guys can see what it looks like. Well, right now we're working on some shirt texture. You can see here. This texture right here. Okay, you guys looking? You guys looking? Alright, no, I won't take that. See? Yeah, we're doing some shirts. Some shirts. How was your stream? By the way, everybody, check out slash shout out Dirty Olive Ollie. Everybody go check that guy out. He does some really awesome retro streams that I've been quite enjoying. Probably some of my favorite, actually, is when he does some retro games. And he also has a little avatar that I did for him when he does those retro streams. And yeah, no, he's a fantastic streamer. Really, really chill guy. Go check him out. What were you streaming? How was your stream? What were you streaming? What's going on? Tell me about your life. Let's chill. I'm trying to get through some last retro game submissions. Trying to get through Shaolin Monks by Monday. Dude, the fact that you actually are taking up Shaolin Monks is so hype. Does anybody remember Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks? It was like the beat 'em up MK, you know, that it wasn't like totally like a fighting game, though it did and was a fighting game. You know, as well. It was so cool. That was one of my favorites. Mostly because there's like a totally broken way to like juggle enemies. Like you could juggle enemies like for their entire health bar if you wanted to. And I don't think it made it less of a good game. I loved it. Breaking games, like, or finding a way to break a game feels so good. But yeah, here we are. Not to just jump right to it again, but we're doing shirts. And for the next month or so, you'll probably be seeing a lot of this. A lot of us. So most of the team is going to be doing, or most of the art team, character art team, is going to be doing characters and armor textures, just like this. Because we want our characters to look fucking real good. So we save that, and now we can see the changes. Got a raid and lurk since a buddy wants help with the project. I'll chill as soon as that. Hey man, if you need to raid and leave, go ahead as well. Get out of here. No, I'll catch you later when you drop by again. Go do what you gotta do, man. Don't let me keep you. Yeah, thanks, Tabletop Cheese. Yeah, people fucking love this. It's hype. I like it. Well, it's not hype. It's like chill. It's like the perfect amount, you know? Still on the clipboard. Awesome. And we're gonna add just a little bit of like loose this is important, this right here. Hold on, I need to rotate this back. just so that I can keep my bearings on things. We need a little bit of this. Oops. Just a little bit of this. A little bit of hatching here and there. And you'll really see the way that this hatching affects things. I'm just gonna... So I'm gonna save it, and you'll see. Just adds that little bit of texture that I think this stuff needs. And if it's too much, it's a little too much. And you can also hatch with another value, right? You can hatch with a lighter gray. It doesn't have to always be hatching with darkness. And beautiful. I think this is a little too dark. Nice. Just gonna try and find the important parts here. Oh, just so you guys know, this is the back, right? And this is the front. What's up, cufflinks? Okay, this, we're gonna get all this into a good shape. We're gonna make a new layer, put it down here, and I'm gonna do this. Just get it in a good spot so we have all the opacity that we need. Then I'm gonna select inverse, erase, and I said erase. We're gonna take a brush and we're gonna merge that down. And we're just gonna take out all this, replace it with the interesting stuff. Actually gonna take some time. See what that looks like. good. Got done drawing a sword for one of your characters? Fucking sick. Which is better to watch on Twitch or YouTube? Because of Ben or Bob. 2 names in one. Watch wherever you want. Both is a good option. I would say most of my interaction is on Twitch. And I'm not gonna lie, I tend to ignore YouTube. Which I'm sorry for. It's where the chat is and I suck. So probably Twitch. Also, you might get a sub, though you don't get any ads on YouTube. You get ads, I think, on Twitch. So it's really up to you. Yeah. Welcome to the YouTube. Welcome the YouTube people. And welcome to Twitch chat. Oh, also we get cool emotes on Twitch. Right here. Fucking... This looked flat. Right there. That fucking doesn't look flat anymore. Good. Save. Alright, that's sick. That's sick. Looks good. Just patched the game as soon as you got home from work. That's exciting. Dude, I'm excited for this upcoming stress test. It's a lot of cool things that are coming through. Alright, let's get this part looking really good. So we'll do a little highlight here. Let's lock it just a bit. And then we'll take the dark here and we'll just go, see ya. And that's what that looks like. Already looks fucking good. Just needs that outline. And I think this actually needs to be a little bit more dark here. Okay, let's get the human back. Let's check out the female gob first. It's barely there, but it's there. And let's check out the human again. Yo, that looks pretty good. Back needs some work now. Right here in particular. And yeah, actually the whole back. This part is a little too intense. In terms of darkness. I think I'm just gonna chill out on that value. Let's say that. That's much better. That is much better. Do you have the Monk Concept 3P image? How close is that to this armor? Not even a little bit close, Nicodemus. Like, not even a little close. Someone wants to post the link to the Monsters and Memories website that has that. Be my guest. Okay, we're gonna do something little. This is just adding contrast. This is all this is. What I'm doing right now. So you take the bottom edge, and you kind of have like a little. Like white bit, you know, at the very bottom, and then you go in with your darks, and we're just going to go in with our darks, just getting that edge to fold over a little bit because we want form. Then we take this and we just massage it in with a little bit of something. Save that. What does that look like? Very nice. We can actually chill out a bit on it. Just a bit. And when we do that, create like a third layer. That's kind of cool. Nice. So we'll do that again here. Okay, and then we're going to go back in with a little bit of this. just to give that edge a little something something. Okay. And then we're going to go take back this value again, just a little bit, as soft as I can. I'm just gonna lasso this so I don't paint over some other stuff. And then we'll have to go back over here with a little bit of darkness. Let's find the Monsters and Memories, media, gonna be illustrations, this one, for your viewing pleasure, absolutely nothing alike. I guess, hold on, this strap does go over the shoulder, so not nothing alike, but mostly nothing alike. This monk is sick. I was happy with this illustration. Yeah, I am looking forward to getting that set in. That I agree with you on that, Zukin. That's gonna be fun. Do hands open all, or are they just blocks? They were always fists. Just fists of rage. No, they were always going to be blocks. Ham fists of rage. Archer, you don't get a heal. You don't get a pet. Actually, okay, hold on. We have been talking about some Archer mechanics that I don't know if we're supposed to talk about that sort of stuff. Again, Nick, if you're here, let me know. Because we've been talking about some fun, really fun mechanics on them. I have a vested interest in Archer. I don't know why. It's not like I play Archer or like am that like intent on it, you know. But something about Archer gameplay is like a bit unsaid, you know, or like not many people like know how they play or how they should play, and so there's like a little bit of like, oh, like how could they work sort of thing. And I really want them to have like this knock ability that you have to sort of choose. Again, I'm not Nick, so that it's not at all like, you know, I could be saying this and none of this gets it. Alright, but I want them like a knock ability where you choose like an arrow type or a stance or something where you knock those arrows and you're like ready, and those abilities that use those arrows get used faster or have better damage or something along those lines. And so it makes it so you're less of a reactive class and more of a proactive, guessing what's gonna be needed next, and being prepared for what's needing to be used next. And on top of that, there's this fun combination of stuff that that I think some other people on the team had talked about, where, well, actually I think maybe it was me, but I really like the idea of either being in a certain stance, and it could use the knock idea, but being in a certain stance that increases your damage from a certain range. So or certain abilities have better damage from a certain range. I think a stance would be better. But what it means is that you're in a cave, right? You want to be standing really close, and you want to be, in a stance where the closest, where you have to get into a 5-meter proximity, and at 5 meters your damage is 100%, and at 4 meters it's at 80%, and at 7 meters it's at 80%. And so it's like there's a sweet spot in which you, the archer, have to be when you are landing your shots. And so the further away, maybe the more crit or something. But the idea is that, if you're stanced for long range, you got to find your right range and then hit the mob, and you have to sort of eyeball it, and that would be fucking sick. In my opinion, that would make Archer so strategic. It's all about placement, where you are, and what abilities you're going to be using next. And are you prepared? I think that would just be... yeah, or a mud action or something. But honestly, I like the idea of players damage is increased on this or whatever when you're 15 meters at range, and you're okay, 15 meters, I can do that. And then you have to sort of eyeball it or something, or there's a mud action you can use once every 30 seconds to check to see if you're in the right range or whatever. But yeah, that's what I would really like for Archer. It's not in yet, but Dead Zone? Oh man, that's mean. That would be having a dead zone in that. It's kind of cool. Let's see what that looks like. That looks really good. Alright, let's get because we have a line that goes all the way across on the other side. I think we should have a line that goes all the way across on this side too. And it should be really dark. Just like that other line. Balance it out a bit. Oh, that's good. That was simple enough. Janikin, Bo Banakin, what's up? You know what'd be cool if Archer had a backstab like Arrow Shot? Maybe even it'd be a racial trait for unscrupulous races. That's fucking sick. Maybe like an ability that's like, it's like it does like insane damage to mobs that are unaware, so they're like the opener. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I could see archers being polars. Alright, so here's a... So like... Hold on. Here's your... You know, here's your scenario, right? You go around the corner, right? Here's your group. You're the archer. You go. Alright, I'm gonna set a trap here. Bear trap. I'm gonna set a trap here and a trap here or something, or like a tar pit here or something. You run around the corner, you snipe this guy, and he goes, and you hit him for a pretty good amount of damage because it's the unaware. He social aggro's these two. They come in. You have to now back up and hide behind your guys. They're going to go through the tar pit. This guy goes through the tar pit, and he needs to be, you know, like mezzed or something. And then this guy, you know, needs to get aggroed, and he gets caught in the trap. Fucking sick, okay? That's cool as hell. Though we could make those traps, because like traps feel very like rangerish, right? So we'd have to do things like netting or like tar. I feel like tar fits that, you know, or like a crippling shot, where like you hit the kneecaps or something, and they just walk really slow. I want also a cool flare. Yeah, correct. Not in real time. When I save, it all updates. And so if I really wanted, I could save it like every 2 seconds, you know, and then check. But, yeah. Alright, we're gonna move on to a different track, I think. This is awesome, but it's only, unfortunately, it's only like a half hour long, and so I think we've listened to it. How long has this stream been? 4 times? 3, 4 times? I actually really like Hunter in WoW. I think the Hunter in WoW is like killer. Not if you play Marksman. Yeah, not if you play Marksman. Because there's Beastmaster, Marksman, and Survivalist. And Survivalist is more their Ranger, and Marksman is more their Archer. And in Marksman, I think you can even disable your pet. There's like a thing where you can disable your pet and be your own guy. Similar to WoW's, or to the Warlock's Grimoire Sacrifice. But I don't know any about that stuff. This is in a different thing than Classic. I think this was... When did I play? I think I played a Hunter in... a little bit in Kata, or... no, maybe it was in Warlords of Draenor. I played a little bit of Hunter. Not a big fan of Hunter. But I did have a Hunter, and I really enjoyed the gameplay of kiting, you know, running, then jumping, and turning around, doing your quick shot, or doing a shot, or whatever, and lining that up with your auto, because you could run and shoot at the same time, and so you jump, turn around, shoot, and then you turn back around so you don't lose any speed or whatever. It was great. I quite enjoyed that. Oh, that's awesome. I like that. Mained Hunter and Vanilla. Marksman was the win. Yeah, I never played Hunter and Vanilla. Okay, how does this look? Let's save this, click over here. The back looks pretty good. I think this area needs to be a little bit darkened or something. Let's pay some attention to this, because this feels not quite as good as it could. I think this needs to come in like this. Actually, we need to reverse this. This goes a little highlight, a little dark, let's select inverse, put a little dark on the top of that, save. Feels so much better already. this needs to have a little bit of darkness to it. So now we're layering some things that we didn't have layered before. That looks pretty good. And then this can probably come up. And how does that look? It's pretty good. And honestly, Sukin, if I just did this right now and got rid of this, just got rid of that. You should see the halfling booty. Oh yeah, you should see the halfling booty. Dude, it's fucking so funny. I think I'll keep them just so that we have them, and plus I already rendered out this, and so might as well just have it. And then we'll have another version that just... Well, what we could do, actually, instead of authoring two versions, is what we could do is have the mask on this or something, on this section, and this section, right? And that could be a different color. And then we just not use that mask and alpha it out. That's actually kind of hype. Oh man, that's cool as hell. Okay, we're gonna do this. This part's gonna look really cool really quick. Just gonna bring in this. Something like that. My fucking all my fabric study is fucking finally paying off. I want fabric studies in university. Are these the default undergarments? No, I don't believe so. We're going to have this take precedent, so it goes over that. I think what I'll do is I will have this right in like that. And then we'll select inverse and we'll have a highlight here. Followed by a nice. Alright, we haven't saved this yet. Let's turn this guy around. Alright, hold on. No, actually. So, we're looking at this area now. Let's save it. Ooh. Killer. And so this is what would really help, is if I had my is the updated human is on what's it called? Google Drive, right? Fucking cool. If you can send, or if you send that over, I'd be very happy. Whether is it a blend file? If you send over the blend, then I'll be able to do all the stuff that I need to do to make things work. That worked way better than I thought it would. Do that's much better. Also, hey Lich, yeah, what Zukin said. Oh, oh, does that look good? A little bit of drop shadow. That looks fucking good. Okay, what we're gonna do is Command Shift V. So there's the new, this is the chest. See ya. There's the new chest. And here's the, I'm going to save that. And we're going to do a little bit of FX on it. I liked that. There's a little drop shadow. So we can add a little bit of a drop shadow onto the bottom of some of this stuff. And it gives just the slightest like definition on that. Alright. So I'm going to save that. I'm going to oh, no, I don't need that. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? I need this. I need the drop shadow. I just need the copy layer style. And then I'll go over here, paste layer style. And then I'll merge that down, save it, click it. And there's just a more subtle version of it, and it looks really good. Yeah, we're not quite there at the legs. Not quite there at the legs. And here's what it looks like on the femme. Looks really good on the female. Though we still need to adjust some of the stuff up here. Is my human just fucked up? No, okay. That's still fucked up, yeah. Got it. She needs some hair. Alright, let's take a look at... Oh, and you also slack me the file. Let's take a look at the file. Yo, thanks, man.
All praise an anonymous user for gifting 2 subscriptions to the work.
Jesus. Yeah, no, thank you for... You don't have to. You never have to. Anonymous user. You never have to. Alright, so we have that done. Shibinu and Flam Mug. Flam Mug Heart. Congratulations. Alright, so we got that. We got that. Got that. Alright. Open. We're gonna open a new file here. Paper Doll OBJ. It's 1400. 1400. What is going on? Okay, hold on. They are all invisible at the moment. They're there. There's the arms that I separated out. There's these guys. There we go. Unlit texture is what we want. Let me go here. Edit texture. Let's grab this. Oh, this needs to be image size 200%. We'll shift that. Save. Let's see how that. Excuse me? What the hell is going on? I might need to start using your other thing because it's not liking what I tried to do. Oh, actually, that's why. Because I didn't have the material. That's why. Other races going to have these too, or something different? Yeah, they'll have them. These textures are for all the races. Yeah. Paint system, we'll do paint fall off. Oh no. 3D. Want to do texture, I think. Maybe I don't. I think projection is the right actually. have to put in this like that for now. One thing that it does not like, that Photoshop does not like at all, is painting on alpha. So defining that can be really frustrating. Doesn't like seams and it doesn't like alpha. Because it doesn't paint for the fall off, which 3D Code does. And so like I would move into this month I'm gonna move for this stuff. I think I'm gonna move into 3D Code. Also, thanks for the follow. There we go, something like that. Is that good? Alright. And we'll use the black outline here. Get that highlight with the same value all the way across, I think. I'll have to watch for these areas and try and paint them out correctly. That looks pretty good. That looks good. Now that looks problematic. See, this is the problem with I'll have to see if I can make this, because see, this is such a nasty issue. I'll have to see if I can. Maybe texture would actually be better. I'll fix this up first and then I'll go in, because yeah, I'm gonna have to touch up all this again and then hope it's right. It's not ideal. Let's try paint system, texture. Yeah. Well, that's better. That's so much better. Okay. It's just not very accurate. And paint it, and so this is just filling it in, right? I still have yet to like make artistic decisions on this. This is just fixing. Six depth looks crazy good. Thanks, Ken. Yeah, I can see it's not, doesn't look that good. This part here. This is the one thing that Photoshop sucks with. It's the one thing. Everything else, I mean, you can get over the jank and some of the saving issues, and you know, especially because it has brushes that I really like, and I can paint on them, and they work relatively well, except for across seams. So. Oh, and the alpha thing. It also sucks at alpha. God, I wish they continued. They actually got rid of their 3D capabilities. I'm using an older version of Photoshop to retain, because they discontinued it and took it out of there. I don't even think you can use 3D stuff in the new Photoshops. I might be wrong on that, but yeah, it fucking sucks. Also, new Photoshops always break stuff, so can't trust them. So is this the precursor to the clothing outfit jam? Yes. Yes, this is. We wanted to make sure that some of our gear looked pretty good, even if, you know, it's just for a stress test. Like, watch. Look how bad that does not like. And so I go over here. I have to find out where that is. Oh, here's the seam, I think, right here. So I have to go in over here. Get that going all the way to the side. Save it. Let's close it, because sometimes they don't save shit like that. Oops. Yeah, and even then it doesn't look quite right. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Anytime you do this, it just has so many of these weird artifacts. None of these are an issue with something like 3D Coat, so I am definitely going to be getting 3D Coat for this. It's just so much more cleanup I just don't have to do later. Fuck. I don't have to struggle on these seams. yeah, like why am I struggling on this so much, you know? There's no reason for this. Let's try going back over to projection. Yeah, what the hell? Sometimes it works fine, sometimes it wants to make me shoot myself. See, it's all this crap that shows up out of nowhere. Let's get rid of that. Let's lock this. It's not too bad, it's just fucking annoying. But I'm gonna stop complaining now. Yeah. It's... And then we're gonna lock it. Yeah, okay, it's good. It's locked. And we're gonna do the highlight on the edge. And we're gonna do that as well. We're gonna lower that. Nice. Good. Oh, that's good. This is gonna be tight. I think. Bark, bark. If you guys can hear my dog. Hold on, what the hell happened here? Who did that? Did I do that? Maybe. Fuck. Alright, we're gonna copy this, copy it, we're going to put it back over to here, which is G. And then we're going to paste layer style. We're going to place, I'm going to save that. And we're going to post it here. And we're going to delete this. And we're going to have paste layer style. We're going to merge that down into nothing. Save it. Save it. And see what it looks like. Still not quite lined up. Yeah, it is majestic. It is fucking majestic. Alright. Now we're gonna lock this and we're just gonna paint this stuff up. Like so. And so hopefully the fall off, because there needs to be a bleed and that bleed needs to look correct for everything. And so let's see if this works. Oh yeah, that looks like it's already messing things up. So, and then we need to take out this, and we need to take out this, and if I remember we need to take out this, and if I remember we need to take out this, and this, and this, and we'll save it again. Save. Are the shoulders lining up on... Oh, hold on. Is it lining up on everything else, maybe? No, it's not. Oh. What? Oh, it's all of this. Holy shit. Just kidding. And it's like all of this. Alright, I get it. To mine. Is everything good? Whoa! Excuse me? Oh, is this the new... Alright, hold on. I need to do some touch-ups that I fucked up. Give me a second. So let me copy this. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to paste this in, but I am going to create a clipping mask, and then I'm going to delete a bunch of this shit that I should have deleted at the right place, which I didn't. So that merged it down, and this needs to go like this, and this needs to go like that. And I need fucking 3D coat. That goes like that. This goes like that. And get rid of that. Save. Alright, this is the new cloth texture thing. I think my my database finally updated based off of your push, Zukin, and now I can't find where they use the current texture I'm using. Which would be this, the tattered cloth tunic. I didn't pull. I didn't pull at all. How is that possible? Did it auto pull? Did this exist beforehand? Okay, it existed beforehand? Okay. Alright, that's fine. There was a cloth 5 before. Okay. Oh, maybe I just... Okay, yeah, no, I'm an idiot. Something. Cape. There we go. Something happened on the DB. Maybe it was I didn't do anything. So, I'm guessing... Oh, that looks good as fuck. Holy shit. This is the only mess up, right? Once I get this cleared up, like, this looks good as fuck. Oh, okay, so then, yeah, that makes sense. If you did it on the... I don't need to update for the... Oh man, that looks... This is the only issue. Is it possible, with your expertise and also having 3D coat, that for this one time only, you can fix my seams? And by one time only, I mean I'm going to get 3D coat. And also thank you for fixing my seams all the times in the past. I think I'm just gonna buy it. I'm gonna fucking just, yeah. Alright, let's take a look at what it looks like on the dwarf. Okay, if it looks good on Pedro, well, it sort of looks good on Pedro. I think it looks pretty good on Pedro, actually. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good on Pedro. Okay. And what we will do is we will take this, we will copy this, we will paste this in, we'll merge this down, hit save, go to the paper doll on Pedro. Here's the new... Wait, what? Oh, this needs to... Now we hit save. Alright, that didn't work. Sometimes Photoshop sucks. Save it. That's on plate. What the fuck? Dude, I swear to God, man. I need to get out of here. The pace and place thing is so glorious. Okay. Seriously, why didn't you tell me about it beforehand? That's smooth. That's smooth on Pedro. I think there's 1 pixel I could trim on the left shoulder. Right here. I can see it too. So I'll adjust it on this one. Ah! I just got rid of everything. Fuck. Again. What's going on? What? There we go. Cool. Well, it's saved. Let's copy this. Let's bring this over to here. Save that. Oh, I think actually, if I am correct, I just need to come over here really quick. Jesus Christ. You remember that I have the full thing selected. Save. Copy. Paste. Delete that. Save. Click. Alright. Dude. That would be so hype. This looks really good. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Even some things like this is not a big of an issue because it kind of just reads as like a the bandages just coming up. This is nice. Okay, let's see it on the female. This looks really good. Halfling. Oh, you know what? I don't like that. Right here. What the hell? Just gonna hit the mid-tones, I think. This looks just a tiny bit too bright. Oh, what the hell am I doing? We'll do that. And then we'll do... and see how that looks. Much better. Yeah, let's take a look at the dwarf female. Where are you at, homie? Dwarf female, you're all the way up here. Dwarf. Female. Beard. Yeah, they have beards. They even have some... It's because they don't have a mustache yet. Do we have mustaches for them? The chin strap is always very Amish or Hutterite or Mennonite. Isn't there 2 beard options? Beard option 2 is not showing up. Yeah, probably. Like, I'd give her a mustache. I think I had a mustache version. And we wanted this one to be a little bit more feminine. Is one of the beard options sideburns? No. It's not showing up. Because there should be, you're right, there should be the sideburns, which aren't showing up at all. Yeah. Also, our extra feature here, it's looking quite gray. I don't know what happened to the colors that we had on these.
That's my girl.
Alright, okay, let's move on to what else needed to be done for the... Okay, yeah, let's move on. So that's good. The legs? Oh, yeah. What were the legs on these called? Waist, chest, undershirt, shoulder, gloves, bracers. Scrolling down, leg, here we go. Tattered. Excuse me? I need to hide one of these. Probably the waist. Is this it? That doesn't look like it. Alright, okay. What I might do then is with this, pretty much good to go, what I might do is, well, I'm gonna have to close out here. We'll turn that off. And I'm just gonna quickly fetch first and then we'll pull. Yeah, no, I'm not going to be pushing any changes except for what, like, essentially what I'll probably do is take it all and put it onto this Photoshop file, and then, well, I could push some stuff. Now that things are looking a little bit better, I could push some stuff. But just to get aligned with everything, I'll just pull. Makes sense to me. I might take a break, actually. It's been 3 hours, and we got the chest piece pretty close to done. And these next pieces are more refined and rendered, so they'll take even less time, I think, and they're smaller sections. And so, you know, I'll take a break. And we'll see by the end of, I don't know, probably tonight, hopefully we can have this cloth set done. And everybody will be happy in game when they see it on the next stress test. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm fucking hype. I'm not tired at all. I'm excited to see the these changes going in. Looks good. I really like the cloth, or sorry, the wraps that you did for the hands, by the way. So you can, I think the cloth hands look really good. For now, let's take a look at who we should raid. That's what we'll do while I pull things. Yeah, raid Shadow Legends. Should I? Does anybody have any good suggestions for who to raid? Secret. Rafi. Nice guitarist. Well, that guy doesn't need our raids. He's got 94 viewers. Really good. I'm gonna give him a follow, so he'll be on my list on to who to raid next. But I think I'm going to raid this. Sorry for asking for who I should raid and then just immediately dismissing you. Alright guys, I'll catch you guys later. Ideally we'll get some more of this gear done tonight. And then after that I'm gonna be doing some fucking level design, which is exciting. I'm not gonna do that on stream. You guys can't see that. But yeah. If you haven't followed, follow. If you haven't checked out Monsters and Memories, check out monstersandmemories.com. Yeah. Oh, I could show you some cool pictures, but yeah, I'm excited for these reps, and I'm excited to get into the second session. All right, here we go. We're raiding.